Since 2016 is trending and those themes are making a comeback, I'd love to talk about the books that I was reading back in 2016 when I was 17. Damn. Starting off with the 100, yes, the CW got me turned on to it, but the books are better. If you're a Bullark shipper, you get your happily ever after in these books. Trust. I was obsessed with the author John Irving, specifically A Prayer for Owen Meany. 17-year-old me had no business reading this, but I'm glad I did, and it became one of those books I just kept in my backpack and reread between classes, as well as the Cider House Rules. Something's up with John, but 17-year-old me was just gobbling it up. I was also obsessed with Slaughterhouse-Five by Kurt Vonnegut, and I was obsessed with all of his other work, but unfortunately, between my moves, my book collection ended up getting a nasty case of mold. So, this is my only survivor, and it's still got quite a bit of foxing. I've had this book for a while, and it's got all of my teenage ramblings scrambled in the margins. Like so many others back in high school, John Green owned my whole heart. Sorry with The Fault in Our Stars, but I'm gonna be real, Looking for Alaska is really what did me in. I've reread this book so many times, I've made others read this book, it makes me cry every single time. An Abundance of Catherines is also a fucking hilarious book. John's really good at writing dark tragedies, but this one's funny, and I'm gonna stand on the fact that he was better at writing teenage girls than I ever was at being one. But the House of Night series, the first book was marked, I can't remember the rest. I read the first six in high school. I think I fell off because, small spoiler alert, my favorite character, without naming her, does get killed, and I believe resurrected to become evil, and my teenage heart just couldn't do it. Oh, that just reminded me, not just the House of Night, Shadow Falls, and I feel like no one talked about this. Super horny for young adult. Like, lots of dry humping in the woods. And of course, being a horny teenager myself, gobbled that shit right up. Werewolves, vampires, pixies, everything. Dry humping, woods, in a camp of all of them. It's like if you took Camp Half Blood, made them older, hornier, and six packs. Shadow Falls. So that's what I was reading in 2016. Was it the best? Probably not, but it's what I was obsessed with.